What's cracking, everybody? It's your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. Here to bring you a message this morning. Good morning to you. I said good morning to you. What up? How we doing this morning? Grand motherfucking rising in a high ascension today, people. Yo. So I was off for a couple of days. Thank God. You know, I needed that rest. I'm rejuvenated. You feel me? Got a lot of downloads. Got some rest, you know, I needed it. You feel me? Just needed to take a break, detox from this social media bullshit. You feel me? So now I'm back to talk some shit. Take that energy as it resonates. Let's give some thanks to my dad, the Most High, for bringing us here this morning to commune and be divine together. Now, I did read the Bible verse, the Bible verse. What? The Bible verse of the day. And it was Colossians 2, chapters 2, verses 6 through 7. And so it says, so then, just as you receive Christ Jesus as Lord, continue to live in him, rooted and built up in him, strengthened in the faith as you were taught and overflowing with thankfulness. So some gratitude today. So I was, you know, he always gets his thoughts on the Bible verse of the day. Phil Ware, I think his name is, yeah. And he wrote that rather than trying to add to the truth of Jesus, we must learn to accept it and trust it in childlike faith. A childlike faith that must be nourished and grown through obedience and godliness, which is true. Now, what I found, what kind of caught me was the fact that godliness was written, the G was lowercase. I'm like, what? But it dawned on me like, it was meant to be like that lowercase g's, because, you know, we got a people walking around here trying to be uppercase g's, trying to be God instead of God, you know, and these people want you to have childlike faith in them. That's not what we do. Childlike faith can make anything happen. You know, children are very resilient. Imaginations are boundless, limitless. You feel me? And so, hell, I believed in Santa Claus till I was 12. Dead ass. I did. And so, you know, it's that same kind of faith that man would love for you to put in them. The message I got from this is that, and I saw that lowercase g, is that there's a lot of lowercase g's out here trying to be big G's. And that ain't it, G. So don't put your faith in man, put your faith in God. Putting your faith in God, you'll never be disappointed. Put your faith in man, you'll be disappointed all the time, because none of us are perfect and none of us are God. Confirmation. You feel me? Sit your ass down. Take that energy as it resonates. What's up, baby? Good morning. I love you. And I love you too, so family. Spirit guides and spirit teams, I appreciate you and I love you very much so. Law enforcement, stay safe out there. Intergalactic beings, Galactic Federation. Hi, new subscribers, current subscribers, and OGs. It's with you. And all the financial contributions made to myself and the channel, me and the cats, definitely appreciate it. Thank you. And the spiritual and energetic donations as well. Thank you very much. So let's get on with this. I'd like to do a quick return to sender. 10 times fold, guided with love and light, things that do not belong to the collective in me, so mo to be, so mo to be, so mo to be, and so it is. I'd also like to ask that all evil eyes go blind, all your hustling demons go deaf. Now, I was downtown Minneapolis yesterday, and I happened to, I was at the bus stop. And this dude, I was hearing some music. Because I got out yesterday, you know, I didn't want to leave the house, and I was like, man, fuck this, I got to get out. So I went out, I went to the Mall of America. That motherfucker stayed packed. It don't matter, it was Monday, and it stays packed. It was good to get out, walk around, went to Barnes & Noble, went to a couple of stores or whatnot, and grabbed something to eat. It was nice, just to, you know, kind of, I guess, took myself out on a date, or just a lunch date, just getting doing some me time, and doing a lot of thinking. And what I was kind of triggered a little bit by something yesterday, and it's overall what's triggered me, okay, is how people just won't give up. They won't stop. They won't stop with this negative shit, this negative bullshit, the negativity. The poking of the bear, the kind of get you to get out your square, jump out your body when they really don't want you to do that. You feel me? Okay? Like that ass. You know, and what happened is that I started to think about stuff, and immediately the old me, the one I've worked really hard to not get away from, but just improve upon, kind of came back and was like, you know what, fuck that. And when I get home, I'm, make some calls. I'm gonna post some things online. I'm a cuss and fuss, and nah, you know what I'm saying? It's not worth it. Because what I realize is this: there's much more in life for me to gain there's much more in life for me to gain. You feel me? But there's so much more for other people to gain if I lose, and I'm not gonna lose. It's just that simple. We make up our minds every day whether or not we're 5:45 o'clock, whether or not we're gonna be winners or losers. And I choose to win, not against anybody else, but just win. Period. Just to be a winner instead of a loser. And for clarification, there's a lot of winners out. There's a lot of winners out here who ain't nothing but losers. Okay. These are people that have won Olympic competitions that they only won because they were doping. They cheated. You feel me? But also to the enemy would like for you to participate in these games so that you can take a chance at losing, and it's not worth it because we don't play with the demons. We don't talk to demons. We don't fuck with demons. So we allow them to be in their own arena to take each other out, to take themselves out. So if you're this morning, the message I'm getting, because I was at the bus stop and I heard, what would you do to get to me? What would you say to have your way? Would you give up or try again if I hesitate to let you in? Aaliyah, rest in peace, baby girl. Baby girl. So, dust yourself off and try again. In life, we will have to dust ourselves off. We will fall. Sometimes we take an L. But we don't take an L to continue to L. We take an L to get the W, the big win. You feel me? And so I just got the big W in my head flipped upside down, turned the big M on the hat. That's Mario Brothers, because this is what we do. We are here to win. We're winners. And so I'm here saying to say, you might have people poking the bear. You may have people fucking with you. Don't allow them to. That's what they want. They want you to come up out of your shun and beat their ass or cuss them the fuck out, only for them to go and say that you are just as karmic as they are. It's not worth it. Okay? Just keep that in mind. Because we're starting, today's kind of like my Monday, but it's Tuesday. And I just want everybody to kind of go on the rest of this week with the idea that you are here you're going to win. You've already won. We've already won. Which is why so many people are taking a big fall. You feel me? So keep that in mind. I'll be right back. All right. We got some coffee this morning. Hope you had your coffee. I'm still a little still in dreamland, which is cool. I've been having some really weird dreams lately. Vivid dreams. We got self-care at the bottom of this oracle deck. So think about some self-care. I just talked about that. That's what I did yesterday. Some self-care. It's very important, because if you don't care for yourself, nobody else will. And if they do, that still doesn't make you care for yourself. That makes you codependent on other people caring for you. So I got an announcement. 38 was on the clock, so somebody could be 38 years old. See, angel number 38. I did notice it. Boom, boo, doo. Is coming close to achieving your goals is one thing that you have dreamed about for a very long time. Your goals are finally coming true with the help of angels in the divine realm. Based on 38 symbolism, your guardian angels are encouraging you to stay on your path and continue to work hard and await your rewards. I say ashe, motherfucker. I say ashe. Okay? And then there's also something else that says, angel number 38 is a message from your angels that your effort should be based on your own intuition as well as divine supervision in creating wealth and riches. That is taking direction from the Most High. That's allowing God to order your steps. Divine supervision, that's exactly what that is. Co-creating with God in the universe, you feel me? And as I noticed that number just as I was about to tell you, I got a new channel. It's kind of like there's Dear Abby, where there's gonna be like a Dear Savage. So this new channel that I've created is going to be about advice. It's going to be about point of view, having a conversation. I'm gonna give out once a week. I'm gonna do one question readings. that we can have a conversation about. You feel me? So I've set up an email address, which is at the bottom of the screen. Your favorite uncle79@outlook.com. Email your questions. Email what you would like. If you need some advice, if you want me to talk about some certain things, bring, have a topics, hot topics kind of shit. So there's nothing up on the page yet, of course, because I want to give it about a good week before I start posting on there, because I want to get some questions, generated in. I'm thinking about maybe kind of venturing off into like reaction videos. But I want you all to help me support this channel, the new channel, because outside everything, there's life after tarot. You feel me? I keep hearing it. There's life after tarot. And throughout this spiritual journey, we need more than just cards flipping and confirmations. People need advice. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a licensed physician. So we won't be, I won't be giving out no medical advice. I definitely won't be giving out no damn financial advice. You feel me? So don't even come to me with that bullshit. But I will, just like friendly conversations. Especially those of us that have been in isolation. I'm still in isolation. We know what it's like. You need to talk to somebody. You might want some advice from somebody, a trusted source. I am that trusted source. You feel me? And I give some good advice, I feel. I know I do. And so this is just to help people further along on their path. All comments, all questions for advice will be kept anonymous unless you specifically say you don't mind, or whatever the case may be. And for the readings, I randomly pick one person a week to do that. Now I'm going to probably do things on the channel. I'm thinking Sunday, Mondays, and Fridays. So 3 days a week. Not going to overload myself. Not going to wear myself too thin. But go over there. The link for the new channels in the comments in the description box below. Okay. There's a little screenshot of what it looks like, just so there's no confusion. And hopefully, we can. I know that it's going to be a successful channel, because I know what I've needed, and I'm not the only one. So we're going to grow together. You remember that shit. You grow, I grow, I grow, you grow, we grow together. And that's what that channel is about. So again, the email address is right there. Okay? Send out your questions. Go over there and subscribe today. You feel me? I would definitely appreciate it. Okay? So I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back again. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Tell your friends about the new channel. You feel me? They shadow banned the fuck out this channel. So, I've already asked the Most High, I took the direction from the Most High to what to do. I got quiet and I heard, and it's time to do something different, it's time to change. So it's going to be protected. No weapon formed against me or my creations or my initiatives will prosper. And so we speak life into our situations. We speak life over our new ventures. I don't know everything about business. I'm still waiting on that helping hand for that. Somebody to teach me some shit, because this is going to be a very big winning year for me. And if it's a winning year for me, it's a winning year for you as well. And I'm here to tell you that. I'm not just saying that shit either. I mean it. So let's do this. Pleasure Seekers is in the reverse. I just heard, we don't play with demons. I keep hearing that. There's a surprise for some, so I'm picking up on the fact that there's pleasure seekers in the reverse and surprise, okay? Scholars at the bottom of the deck, so that means you've learned something, or you've been taught something. Pleasure seeking is not a good thing. It's not a good thing to be. Because life is not always about seeking pleasure. Seeking pleasure can talk about things of it like addiction, drug addiction, alcohol addiction, sexual addiction, food addiction, things that only give us pleasure, gives us the wrong impression about what life has to offer. Because life is not always peaches and cream. Somebody likes that group 112. But life is not always about pleasure seeking. I mean, it's okay. We can seek. Look at thoughts. Yeah. Thoughts. I looked up the definition of pleasure seekers the other day. I don't know if I uploaded that video or not. I don't think I did. So let's see. Pleasure seekers definition, just so we can. A person in search of amusement or enjoyment all the time, and that could even be like a lot of times people like to get amusement and pleasure out of seeing other people do badly. But you're done with that. I'm picking up on the fact that you've done being a pleasure seeker, and I'm thinking about there's some drugs and shit there. You've done a lot of you've done some thoughts about it. There may have been something that you learned that was a surprise, or you may have a surprise coming due to your efforts in giving up a lifestyle that was based on pleasure seeking. So you've given it up, and now you're in your thoughts about it, or maybe somebody's thinking about you because you gave up that lifestyle. Though, you know what I'm saying, and that's a good thing if that's what you wanted to do. You know, everybody's on a different timeline. Everybody's not going to have the same experiences, so we can't. You know, I'm not. Hey, I sought pleasure for a long ass time, and what ended up seeking me was a lot of displeasure, a lot of unhappy people. Yeah, pleasure seeking is something that people have when they're not happy with themselves. Because we should be able to find pleasure in ourselves, not external sources. We should be able to find pleasure with God, not external sources. Find pleasure in things that aren't destructive to our lives. But there's some sort of surprise. There's some money there in that bag, in that net. Let's get some energy on this. I recorded 2 videos this morning, and the video, like, I ran out of space on my laptop, so the audio was off, so I figured that wasn't a reading. So we're going to do this one, okay? You're happy now. This is wish fulfillment. You've given up the pleasure-seeking lifestyle to find true happiness in oneself. Look, he's giving himself a little hug there. Yeah, he is. You're happy now. Okay? That's a good thing. You're happy with yourself. The nines talk about being single, independently doing something. And so you independently, well, not independently, but with the help of the Most High, you found your wish fulfillment. And you realize that you can have that by yourself. You find pleasure with self. So what are you thinking about? Do you know a surprise is coming? You could. Or maybe it was just a surprise that you were able to get over that, and you're thinking now, Wheel of Fortune, baby, you got a surprise coming. You giving up that lifestyle, okay? Put you at the top of this wheel. It was fated for you to meet this money. This is the karmic wheel of fate. You are at the top of the wheel, though. We got a surprise coming. You could be coming into some money. Okay. The name of the song is called Strolling. So maybe you need to go for a walk. Maybe I need to go for a walk. Maybe you're strolling around. Maybe you're thinking about what kind of surprises now. What comes next? Okay, you're going to be surprised. You're thinking about what comes next. Now that you've given up all this pleasure-seeking activities, spiritual burp. Excuse me. What comes next? Yeah, you're an empath. You're thinking. Tens represent endings. You close out a chapter. Yeah, you're more loving and caring. You're more emotionally stable and emotionally balanced. You got some type of new life coming. You see the fish back there? It's a surprise. You don't even see the fish. So you have a new life coming. Maybe that's the surprise. You're thinking about, what am I supposed to do now? What comes next? Okay, that's what you're thinking about. Balance. You could be an earth angel. You could be a Sagittarius. But some type of, you're healing. This is a very healing energy. But some balance is coming. Maybe by the 14th. I just saw that. The 14th. The 14th is Valentine's Day. Maybe you got something coming for Valentine's Day. Maybe something's going to happen for you on Valentine's Day. Don't quote me on that, okay? We got the moon in reverse and we got strength in the reverse. The moon talks about secrets. The moon talks about mental health. You may be feeling a little weak right now. You may not know because you don't know. You could be feeling a little down right now. I'm picking up on the fact you probably feel alone. Or maybe your mental health and your weakness is being balanced out. You're healing. When you let go of pleasure-seeking activities, especially of drugs or alcohol, there's a period where your mind is still trying to want to seek pleasure. So you could be, that's the enemy. That's a part of the healing process. The enemy is telling you, oh, you're weak. We need you to go back to drugs. We need you to go back to drinking. We need you to go back to that bad relationship or the sex. You don't have to do that. Okay? Spirit is telling you, don't make the investment yet. The three of staffs. Do not make the investment. Do not expect that. Okay? Don't expect the poor investments to come back to you. What am I trying to say here? Not that. What am I saying? The Spirit is saying, don't worry about that. It's not coming back to you. Okay? It's not literally. Return that shit back to the devil. That's the eight of staffs to the devil. These are those pleasure-seeking attachments. The eight of staffs talks about karma. It talks about returning to sender. You're returning to sender. All these bad investments from the devil, from the enemy. You don't need it. You find pleasure in yourself. So return it back to where it came from. What I heard. Okay? Goes back in the day. But the enemy wants you to feel weak. The enemy wants you to have poor mental health. If you are struggling with some type of depression or mental health issues, please go see a doctor, a therapist. Do what you got to do. I'm not a doctor, so I'm not going to advise anybody on that. I will advise, though, go to see a doctor. It helps. Page of coins. So there's something. You're going to receive some type of notification. I just heard communication about something being given to you. Some type of earthly matter, something of a material. Page of staff. I told you, what did I say? Expect some communication. You're going to expect some passionate communication or some very enthusiastic communication. There's a surprise coming for you. You could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. You could be a Sagittarius. You're in your thoughts. What comes next? Well, it's a surprise. But just know it's good because you've given up very low vibrational, negative activities and people, friends too. You walked away from those motherfuckers, and that's why you are by yourself, which is fine. But you're much happier without these people. Remember, the enemy is going to want you to feel like you're not happy, not without those people, not without those drugs, that sex. The enemy wants you. That's why the moon. This is nothing but the enemy. Fight that back. Ask God to take that feeling away from you. It's not yours. It's not your feeling. It's the enemy projecting. It's those people projecting because they're unhappy. That I never 1100 when I look down. What's weird is that I never understand why people. If a friend of mine was doing better than me, maybe doing something different than what we knew. I'm not one of those people. Well, you got to start getting high again, or you need to be back where we were. No, I'm like, well, how the fuck did you do that? Become inspired by people, but people don't like that. People like for us, when they can't make it out of somewhere, instead of learning how to, they want to bring you back. They hate you for that. They resent you for that because you were able to move forward from something that they're still struggling with. And maybe they should understand that's the reason why they're still struggling. Because they are so jealous. They have hate and envy in their hearts for you taking care of yourself, for you doing something different. Okay, this is so funny to me. So I looked down and it was 1100. Angel number 1100 is a gentle reminder that no one is alone in the world. We are all connected we are all connected into our angels, into the divine to share the same journey. When doubt creeps in, remember that. Come through, Holy Spirit. Okay? Okay. So just remember that you're never alone. You're by yourself right now, but you're not alone. Which is why you probably are happier, because you realize that you were more alone with these people. You were definitely by yourself when you were with these people. You were alone. Okay, that's trauma bonding. You were trauma bonding with these people. No more trauma bonding. Fine Dining is the name of this song. How it looks. So there's a king and a queen of staffs, incubus, succubus energy, and a knight of swords. This is somebody who's somebody very cold-hearted, a hitman kind of energy. Somebody very always in their bitch feelings. Very negative masculine energy. Makes heart over head decisions. Could be a motherfucking liar too. This is somebody, a male, female, male energy, masculine energy. Queen of Staffs is incubus, succubus. She's a whore, and she's also very much a liar and a game player and a manipulator. They're calling you back in. They're calling you back in because, again, you walked out of that impoverished lifestyle, the impoverished life. You got tired of being sick. You could have really been dealing with some drug issues or some alcohol issues, but they're trying to call you back in. I just said that, these negative energies. Two of them, a male, female, masculine, feminine. It doesn't have to be male, female. Could be, there's no gender. Take the energy as it resonates. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. They're trying to call you back in though. Ignore them. Change your number. Change your location if you can. Yeah. They miss you. They miss the trauma bond. That's why the two of them are celebrating. Not even so much celebrating, but these two, this talks about foundation. This talks about completion. These people are trying to call you back to that faulty foundation of unhappiness. Yeah, full of lies, full of truth. The truth is that this is all lies. They're trying to call you back in maybe with some lies about how things are so good over here, how you need to come back. No. Again, reject the devil. I can't make it up. Let it go. You've already been loosed. You've already broken free of this bondage of these people. Broken free. I cannot make this up. You're not in your head about this shit anymore. You've made a decision to move forward to your wish fulfillment, and that you're happier. You're happier without these people because you're never alone. These people want you to feel like you're alone without them or you're nobody without them. Okay? And that's a damn lie. A damn lie. You feel me? So ignore these energies. We could be talking about an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Very low vibrational energies here. They're trying to call you back in. Return that shit back to sender. You don't want anything to do with them. These are narcissistic energies. Cut them off. That's why they want you to come back, because you were their supply. You were their light. Okay. But you have a surprise coming, and I can't tell you what the surprise is, but we do have the Wheel of Fortune. Whatever it is going to balance things out for you. So I can't tell you what the surprise is. Just know it's going to balance your life out. It wouldn't be much of a surprise if I told you what it was. But you get a brand new passionate beginning is what I heard. So you're thinking about it. Where do I go now? Well, the divine's going to provide you with a brand new passionate beginning because you were brave enough. You were courageous enough. You loved yourself enough and you trusted the divine enough to walk away from pleasure-seeking people and activities. You feel me? All right, let's get you a card here. Bring love into your situation. New moon in Aquarius. We're in Aquarius season. Conclusions are within reach. So you're sitting around thinking you don't know what's going on. You're kind of restless. I'm picking up you could be restless. There's an eclipse coming up soon too. So you need to balance your spirituality and practicality, which you did. Spirit wants you to ask yourself if there's anything else that you need to release. And yeah, your emotions might be running high right now. You're in your thoughts. Your emotions are racing, I heard. What else? Have faith in your dreams. They do come true. And take time to breathe out. You stop being anxious. Breathe. Meditate if you have to. Go for a walk. Okay? I think that's it. We're going to close it out there. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it helped you. Remember, send your questions. Send what you need some advice on. Whatever you want to ask me with my thoughts on things. The email address is right there. The description, the link for the new page is in the description box below. Go subscribe, and I'll catch you there. I'm gonna let the emails kind of build up, and then I'm gonna move from there. We're gonna go from there, but it's gonna be a success because this is what we need. We need each other. You feel me? Everybody needs a good friend. Everybody needs a good listening ear. Everybody needs some good advice or a good laugh. Something to break up the monotony. There is life after tarot. Feel me? All right, so I'm your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. Remember, you grow, I grow, I grow, you grow, we grow together. It's always love and light around this bitch. And as always, I love you. Take it easy. Whoa. 5 here. Deuces. Savage.